What's going on, everybody? I'm blessed to be with Mr.
Pro Moe himself.
Professional Moe. OG in the game.
Maurice Brantley, for y'all who don't really know that. You could call me Moe though.
But congratulations, you finished in top 64 of the World Championship Qualifier 2024 here in Austin, Texas. Oh yeah, they get that beautiful mat.
We'll present the deck list on this, even though this is the only mat I really play on. I ever play on, but this is nice.
And it has a stitching this time.
Yeah, the stitching is pretty cool.
Oh, Konami stepping up.
Stitching is pretty cool.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, bro. It's been
what
a
did you
while.
finish in Swiss?
Day one, I went 8-1. I finished 36. And then by the end of day two, 3 more rounds, I finished 10-2 at 21st place out of 2,000 plus people here.
Congratulations. And what were you playing?
Tenpai Dragon.
Nice. The straight attack deck.
Yeah, I decided to not combo for 8 to 10 minutes in the turn. Instead, I wanted to end the match in 20 minutes. So Tenpai Dragon it was for this event.
All right, before we jump into the list, any shout outs?
Yes. Major shout outs to Hubbub Gaming. Kaiba set me up with the Airbnb for the weekend because the flights got canceled, whatever. We could have canceled the room, but we kept it, and then I was able to crash there. Well, have the whole place to myself pretty much, but enjoyed myself, do well, feel good, play good, apparently. Shout outs to Nick, a huge fan. I'm happy to be on the channel.
Appreciate it.
The boys back home at Cool Stuff. The pros in the game currently, Kamal, Ruben, the old school guys, Jeff, Ed, B-Rod, I'm back, fellas.
All right, let's go right into the list.
All right, so starting off with the hand traps. We did 3 shifters in the main board. This card overperformed, really. When you see it, it is godly because this format is all like graveyard dependent. So if you resolve a shifter, the opponent will either, if they're ready for it, because they know I'm playing Tenpai, they'll go into Fuko, which is fine with me because you just lose your material anyway, or you have to put up some type of subpar board just to try to survive. And this deck OTKs in one turn if you don't full combo and get everything you need to, and shifter stops you from full combo and get everything you need to. So this card was amazing. 3 Ash Blossom, the most generic hand trap. Best one, really. Low impact, I should say, one of the best ones. Sometimes I want to play 2 because Ash as your only hand trap ain't it versus, especially versus Snake Eyes, because they can just use the fire to keep comboing off. So 2 Nib, 2 Drove. I went and 1 Magnum Hut. This is like a pseudo hand trap starter, and 3 Emperor. So I wanted to do higher impact hand traps like Shifter, Nib, and Drove. These do more versus like Snake Eye and any other combo deck rather than low impact hand traps, because things like Effect Veiler and even Emperor keeps the monster on the board. And this is like Orcus format where any 2 monsters is full combo for like the Snake Eye deck. So these were really good. I rarely saw Drove, and Nib came up a couple times, but D-Shifter was it for this event, to be honest with you. Magnum Hut, like I said, was a pseudo starter because we got a new card into the engine, Genroku, which we'll get to later. The engine is 3 Chandra, 2 Fadra, 2 Pydra, 2 Genroku, and 2 Doradora. Genroku is pretty much like the new Poplar deck. When it's added to the hand, you can reveal it to summon it, and then it has a quick effect to lone fire into any other Tenpai Dragons, lock shooting the Dragons, but it doesn't matter because the whole deck is Dragon. Dora is like a Stratos. It's actually a 1-card OTK with Genroku. I guess I can show you the play after the video. Some people were cutting Fadra down to 1, but it came up too often where you need the second 1. Either you go through the first line quickly and you don't have a sealed target, or that's pretty much it. It came up a second 1. With the new starters, I cut down to 2 Padra, but you absolutely want to keep 3 Chandra in there.
Go.
Good. Alright, spell cards. So we got 3 Sangan Kaiman, 3 Sangan Summoning. Sangan Kaiman is the OTK battle phase trick of the deck. You can either add 1 level 4 or lower dragon, doesn't have to be a Tenpai, or you can special summon a fire dragon from your hand, doesn't have to be level 4. In the battle phase, you can do both of them. And Sangan Summoning is the field spell of the deck. Pretty much protects it, not pretty much, it protects all your fire dragons during main phase 1. So you see this and like Dora or Tenpai Dragon Pydra, and it's more likely OTK during that turn. Terraform is switch for the field spell, so that's 4. Prosperity is a pseudo starter. I hate drawing this card because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have to use it to resolve something, but I never really know what to banish for the 6 because you gotta go hard for it. It came up multiple times where I banished like my Zelantis line to start the play, and then I needed the Zelantis line to OTK the next turn, but we still got the job done. Going second cards for it, 2 Lightning Storm and Harpy's Feather Duster, Thrust and Tactics. I felt that you wanted a combination of hand traps and board breakers, because like you don't want to get FTK versus like Gimmick Puppet, so you kind of slow them down. If you do straight board breakers, then you're gonna get FTK'd, and you got to slow down Snake Eyes to a point where it's manageable before you try to break the board entirely. The last 40th card was Called by the Grave to stop you from Ash Blossom in my OTK card. Alright, that's my spells. We'll do the...
And that was 40?
That's 40 cards in the main. Only time I play over 40 was when it was 60, and we had grass was legal. So 40 cards it is. Extra deck. I went with Moonlight, Meteor Burst, and Black Rose. Black Rose came up a couple times. Meteor Burst came up a couple times. This didn't really come up, but it was all right in like testing for locals and all that. I wish I would have played. Oh, let's finish it and I'll tell you what it is. 2 Bident, 1 Transcendent, and 1 Trident. Sometimes you might want to play 2 because it comes up where like the Castera matchup where you banished it. But that's besides the point. The links, I got Pyro Phoenix, the Zelantis line. Zelantis, Raging Phoenix, and Bestower of Flames, Princess. If you get deburied, this is an alternate route chart OTK. I went with 2 Charmers, Fire and Dark, 1 Seal, because when they make you go first, it's like the only play you have Seal Pass. Little Knight and Striker Dragon for defense and removal. Yeah, I wish I would have played, like I said, I wish I would have played the other level 7.
Samurai Destroyer?
Samurai Destroyer.
Man, that was like, wait, why are you not playing that? You swapped it out for Dark.
I could use Dark or even the Moonlight, because like I said, this came up, it came up in testing versus Yubel, but Samurai Destroyer is better.
Yeah, that card can solo Yubels.
Yeah, it really does solo Yubel. So that's probably like one change that I would make. Everything else worked out fine, other than me prospering and the shit I needed, the stuff I needed during lifetime, whatever. Side deck. For the sideboard, I went with 2 Phantasme, which came up were pretty good. They're level 7 dragons. The new Snake Eye variant uses link monsters quite often, so you're able to dig deeper, and the protection effect is broken because it stops you from doing Princess and Little Knight. 2 Ghost Bells because of what's that future deck called? Branded. I'm not trying to get Gimmick Puppet locked, so Draco for Light and Dark decks. Santa Claus. This was like a last edition. Probably could have been something else. Not really sure what just yet. 2 Droplet, 3 cross out for the mirror match mostly, and the call D barriers if I'm expecting that. And Floodgates when I'm expecting to go first as well. Anti-spell goes in, and Rivalry as a one-ofs. This doesn't affect the deck whatsoever because everything's fire and everything's dragon. So my point is, when you make me go first, I side in 1 or 2 of these to stop you from going out, because when it gets back to me, it's game.
Yeah.
It's game. 40 cards on the main, 15 on the side. Like I said, everything was pretty good. I lost to one of the pros who's already going to Worlds, so congrats to him. We almost got there, guys. We almost got there. For the one card OTK with Dora, you're gonna go. It's nice when you open up the field spell because that's like your infinite protection. They can't do anything with it. So you activate second summoning, normal summon Dora. Effect is gonna add Genroku. Genroku is gonna reveal himself and summon to the deck, making himself a level 4. When you summon him like with this effect, he becomes a tuner, but the switching of the effect level is optional. You want to make him level 4. We're gonna synchro into Biden. Biden effect is gonna reborn the Genroku, and then you're gonna use Genroku's effect, tributing it to summon
Hydra, right?
Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Hydra. Hydra effect is just gonna add the quick play spell card Kaiman to your hand. Then you're gonna synchro these two. He's in the graveyard. For the big guy Transcendent Dragon. Transcendent Dragon says while in battle phase, the opponent cannot activate card effects. Period. You can't do them from your hand, field, or graveyard. So, and right now he's protected because second summoning says during your main phase 1, he's unaffected by it. So if your opponent nibs you, cool. Nib stays in hand because you can't be tributed. So you go battle phase, attack for 3,000, which is 1 attack. You're in battle phase, so you can activate Kaiman. Your opponent can't do anything. So you're gonna summon Fadra. Fadra effect is gonna,
Yeah, Chandra, right?
Chandra, sorry. Yep. I love the early graveyard. Chandra. So that's 3,000. Chandra can attack now and damage step. You can activate the effect. Now we're going to go ahead and summon Fadra. So 15 plus 3,045. Fadra can now declare an attack. And you can use the effect to reborn. You're going to reborn back the Hydra. So 31, that's 61 damage. Because 3 attacks have been declared, you can activate Biden from the graveyard to summon himself and destroy a spell and trap card on the field. But we don't want to do that. We just want to swing. That's 4 attacks. Now, these little guys have an effect that says during battle phase you can quick synchro. So you're going to synchro with one of these two. Opponent still can't do anything. You're going to go into the old school card, Trident Dragon. Uses effect, you can pop 2 cards. We'll pop these 2. That'll give him 2 additional attacks. And because we're in the battle phase, second summoning can double his attack. So that's 6,000 attack, attacking 3 times. Now, opponent can't do anything with all these big creatures and all these attacks. You can even OTK through a card like Pot of Prosperity. So that's why I chose to play this deck. It's not that much thinking. Actually, there is some thinking involved, but it's fast, and that's what I wanted to do for this tournament, be fast. Second comment with Rogan.
Oh, congratulations.
And the deck performed pretty well. I just wish I would have seen Shifter in top 64. That would have got me further, to be honest with you. It is what it is, though. I have fun for this.
It still made top cut. Congrats. Still a wonderful year. You just coming in and out, just playing when you can.
Yeah. I got responsibilities, but I still try to make it out, compete with you new generation of players. You guys are something else. Really, really are. I have fun. Thanks, Nick.
Well, thank you again, and I hope to see you at the next event.
Peace.